Hello and good morning students. Students, in my previous video, I had started the grammar topic, the name of topic, types of sentence. In that types of sentence, as I told you, there are four types of sentence. And first type of sentence, I hope, explained that day. So let's start. Types of sentence. That day I have told you the first type, that was assertive type of sentence, or it is also called statement, it is also called declarative sentence. In that type I have told you that that sentence begins with capital letter, also it begins with subject and it ends with full stop. We use that type of sentence when we want to give some information, when we want to declare something, when we want to assert something, when we want to state something, when we want to tell something. That time we use assertive sentence. Now let me tell you the second type of sentence, that is interrogative sentence. It is also called question. We use question or interrogative sentence. We use this type of sentence when we want to ask a question. What is the definition? It is used to ask question. This is the definition. So this is very important. To ask question. Interrogative type of sentence we use when we want to ask a question. Now student, this sentence begins with helping verb, or this sentence begins with WH word such as what, when, where, etc. And this sentence ends with question mark. Now let me tell you, this interrogative sentence or question, it has two types. One is called verbal type question and second is called WH type question. So let us see first verbal type question. Verbal type question. Or it is also called yes no type. Yes, no type. Now remember students, you must have seen such type of sentences. You must have heard such type of sentences. As I told you, this is the verbal type question. So it begins with helping verb and of course it ends with question mark. Also it is called yes no type question because the answer of such question is yes or no. We will see through the example. For example, are you going? Just observe this example. Are you going? It is a yes no type question or verbal type question because it begins with helping verb, it ends with question mark, it is used to ask a question. Also we say it is yes no type because its answer is yes or no. If somebody asks you, are you going, then you will answer yes or no. No more explanation. Only your answer will be yes or no. So, student, what you have to observe here, verbal type question, it begins with helping verb and it ends with question mark. Or let us take another example. Let us give number 1 to this question. Number 2, can you sing? Again, this is the example of verbal type question because it begins with helping verb. Can you sing? And it is ends with question mark. Or we can say, do you have pen? Again, do you have pen? So again, this is the question, and it is a verbal type question. And if you see, the answer of such question is yes or no. The answer when you give answer in the words yes or no. So they are also called yes no type question. Now, student, no, one more example we can say, is he a farmer? Question mark. Is he a farmer? So again, answer will be yes or no. And all these four sentences, they begin with helping verb, and that is why we say they are verbal type question. Now, student, let us go little bit ahead, and that is WH type question. WH type question begins with WH type word, when, what, etc. So let us give B number and let us call WH type question. It is called WH type question because they begin with WH word. For example, where are you going? And question mark. What do you find here? What is your observation? Where are you going? It begins with the which word. And if you see carefully, then these are you going and these are you going same. Means WH question is made from verbal type question. If you want to go step by step, if you are in the starting how to make the question, then you must observe that we make the WH type question from verbal type question because this is the verbal type question. Are you going? And then we have added this word extra that is at the beginning. Where? And then it became WH type question. Then what is your observation? Verbal type question, the structure of verbal type question is, so let me write here structure, helping verb, then subject, then main verb, and then remaining part. RT means remaining part. So what is your observation? Verbal type question structure is helping verb, then subject, then main verb, then remaining part. And what is the structure of WH type question? The same structure is there. Only WH word comes at the beginning. For example, WH word plus helping verb plus subject plus main verb and then remaining part. And of course, plus there is a question mark. Here also plus question mark. So it is also important. So this structure and this structure both are same. Only difference is that this WH word comes at at the beginning in this type of sentence. Let me wipe the board. Now students, that WH type question structure is WH word, helping verb, subject, main verb and remaining part plus question mark. It means this sentence is also ends with question mark, and the use of this sentence is also we use such sentence to ask a question. Now students, see that one more example. For example, when can you when can you ring the bell? Now, when can you, this is you, when can you ring the bell? Again, this is also question. If you hide this word, then it becomes verbal type question. Or you can say, what is gravity? Now, simply you can say, what is gravity? Or also you can say, how do you prepare? How do you prepare for your school? Question mark. So this is also question, how do you prepare for your school? So student, in this type of sentence, what we have seen that they begin with the which word and ends with that question mark. And now there comes next time, and that is the imperative sentence. Do you have any idea what is imperative sentence? Because these things, almost all part of grammar or all topics of grammar, we have studied in the classroom. So, what is your idea? What is the imperative sentence? Yes, of course, imperative sentence we use to give order, to make request, to give suggestion, etc. Also, when we want to give warning, that time we give with imperative sentence. Imperative sentence has another name, that is order or command. And such sentences, they begin with main verb and they end with full stop. So student, let us see one by one. Let me wipe the board first. Number 3, imperative sentence. So let us do number 1. Order or command. What is the use of this sentence? To give order. Finish. Such type of sentences we use to give order, or when you find order given by somebody else, then you must say that it is an order or command. Now, it is a type of sentence. We are studying imperative sentence, and the first type, there are also types of imperative sentence. The first type is order or command. When we give order or command, that time we use such sentence. And remember, such sentences, they begin with main verb and they end with the full stop. For example, go back. Go is the main verb. Full stop is there. Go back. This is the example. Now, go back. This is the example. Or this is the order. Orders are given by senior people to junior people. Orders are given by elder people to younger people. And so orders are there. Number two, study your book. This can be the order, or simply shut your notebooks. This is also order because teachers will tell to student to shut the notebook and teachers said, shut your notebooks. Study every day. Go back. So if you observe, you will find that all these sentences says all these sentences they have started with main verb and they end with full stop. Of course, they begin with capital letter because every sentence, each sentence begin with capital letter, and so this also begins with capital letter. And one more example we can say, don't shout. This is also order. Or order can be in positive form, order can be in negative form. Then full stop. Or don't push the table. This is also order. So orders are given by senior people to junior people. Like principal to teacher, commander to soldier, then teacher to students, father to son, elder people to younger people, etc. So again we are studying imperative sentence, and first is order or command, and these are the examples of command. Orders are given to give orders, and so this first that we have seen here. In next video we will see the next type of this imperative sentence. Till then we will stop here. Thank you.